Hi, friends. Welcome back to episode 15 of the Stoked to Have You podcast. As always, I am so stoked to have you. And I'm so stoked because today's episode, we have a guest. We have Peter Granberg. I was going to say in the studio, but we were in a cafe and we talk about his journey through car racing, how he gets into it, what does time attack racing mean, and kind of, all about his journey. And then we're also talking about the app that he's developing. So Pete's also a techie guy. He's developing this app that's supposed to help with data in racing. So we talk a little bit about that. We graze on the topic of AI, very interesting stuff. And we just have a good time, bunch of laughs. Pete's a new friend. So I was like, you know what? You're cool. Let's talk. Let's hang out. I love getting to know the people in my life. So this is so wild. And like, to take a step back, I'm on episode 15. And it's kind of wild. Like we're doing it, guys. I'm still figuring out like how do I want to, move forward with this podcast? Do I want to do only guests? Do I still want to do the little one-offs with being solo and an episode? So I still have a few that I will post. But thank you to everyone for your feedback so far. All feedback is good feedback to me, and whether it be in comments or in real life, it really helps me to kind of gauge where people are at. And I also really love the suggestions that you guys give for podcasts or for like the solo episodes. So if you have one, please, you can send me a message or put it in a comment. I'm very excited to see where this goes, So without further ado, here is Pete and I. Hi, Peter. And we're live.
Oh, we're rolling.
We're rolling.
Oh, I thought you were going to do an intro.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, that's the intro? Hi.
The intro. No, I'll do a separate intro that's that talks about what we talk about.
I gotcha.
We're talking about how we hold the microphones and how it's all wrong.
Totally wrong from my professional experience in my career.
Because you worked
at Shure.
Oh my God, that's right. I was thinking about your band.
No, I worked at Shure Microphones and we're holding a mic covering all of it.
It's a secret.
Terrible.
Secret microphone. You can't let people know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, we're in a coffee shop. I'm not going to say which coffee shop, but we're in a coffee shop in Chicago.
Good coffee.
It is very good coffee. What are you drinking again?
Mayan mocha.
Everyone now knows where we're at.
No. Oh, there's a ton of coffee shops that make those.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny. How are you today?
I'm good. I slept in. We just had lunch or late lunch.
Yeah.
So I just filled up.
Tacos.
So I feel good.
Oh yeah.
Happy to be here.
And you're coming back from okay, wait, let's talk about what you do before we dive in. I'm ahead of myself.
Okay.
All right. So you race cars. Race car driver.
Yeah. I guess you could say that.
Pete was a race car driver.
Yeah.
I like that you're like, I guess I could say that when that's exactly what you do.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't really lead with that. But yeah, I am a race car driver.
What do you lead with? When you meet people, what do you say?
It depends. It depends.
Wait. I never introduced like how we know each other.
Sure.
I'm all hopped up on caffeine. I've had so much today, and I've had a full belly of tacos.
Yeah,
we're on a roll. Okay, so we know each other through mutual friends. We met at a mutual friend's birthday party at a bar.
Yep.
And I remember you were telling me race cars, and I was like, and then I told you about how I want a Ford Fiesta.
Those are decent cars. You probably could race them. I mean, you can race any car really, but
I don't know.
Fiesta.
I would race it. Yeah. I want a little manual. I want a yellow one. That's all I want.
My friend Todd has a manual Ford Fiesta ST.
Is it yellow?
It is yellow.
Todd, I'm coming for your car. Let me know if you're selling it.
He might actually. I gotta ask him. He's an older guy, like in his 50s.
I would buy it.
So
I'd buy that thing in a heartbeat. I see them on the, I check like online all the time, and I'll see them for like anywhere from like 8,500 to like 14 grand.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're adorable. And I just love how they drive.
They're
Manual.
pretty good cars.
Yeah.
Like actually, if you get a Ford Fiesta ST, they're fun cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we met. And you did introduce yourself as, actually, no, our friend Mandy introduced you as a race car driver. So you're right. You didn't introduce yourself. He was like, does beat, and he races cars.
I feel like everybody that I meet, I get introduced that way. So I guess that's probably why I never introduced myself that way.
That's fair. Everyone's doing the introduction. You're so big that everyone's.
That was not the point of that. I was just kidding. I suppose.
So how would you introduce yourself?
Well, it depends.
On the environment?
It depends on the environment and who it is.
Okay. Okay.
And I say this because there was a joke. The joke is if you're out at a bar and like you see someone that you like,
Mm-hmm.
you can't really lead with, oh, I work in tech. That's fucking boring. Like, okay, you work in tech just like everybody else, I guess, if you're in corporate or whatever. Like, that's a boring answer, right? So what I usually like to lead with, again, depending on the environment, is they ask, I say, I do OnlyFans. And then you get like,
You get the shock.
you get the shock and they're like, oh my God, really? And then you just, yeah, I do OnlyFans. And then they're just like, oh, that's good for you. Like, I'm glad you found a way. It's amazing.
I'm sure you get a various amount of reactions.
It's the best because no one expects it.
No.
Especially coming from a guy. No one expects
I wonder what people who do OnlyFans do say as their job.
I feel like they play it safe and they just say, oh, I do content.
Right.
And it's like,
I'm a content creator.
okay, well, what kind of content are we talking about?
And they're like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on your audience.
That's right.
There you go.
But I always try to shock people because it's fun.
There are other things on OnlyFans. I know a lot of, well, I don't know them personally, but I've known of a lot of artists that are on OnlyFans. And they just sit and paint, not nude, clothed, fully clothed, just, or like talk, or like preach. Yeah.
Huh.
And I'm like, wow, you can use it for that.
That's, I think, what it originally was meant to be for.
Remember when they blocked the nudity thing?
Oh my God.
And then they were like, just kidding, we're bringing it back.
Yeah, we got to bring it back because we're not making any money anymore.
Yeah. All right. This is not sponsored by OnlyFans. And you don't have an OnlyFans.
I definitely do not.
Or do you?
I definitely do not.
All right. So you've introduced yourself as an OnlyFans content creator. And
yeah,
how do you introduce that you race cars?
I really never bring it up. I'm not.
Why?
I just I don't know. I usually end up asking more questions than talking.
That's fair.
So if it comes up
You
naturally,
do ask a lot of questions. Yeah.
yeah,
That's nice.
I don't know if that's just how I grew up or if that's just how I am. I don't know. I always tend to just ask people questions and try to understand them first.
Yeah.
And like that way I have time in my brain to, if I need to like socially adjust or to put any filters on or whatever. I guess I don't really need to put any filters on. I should probably take that back. If I say something, I say something and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually the whole race car thing comes up is either A, someone brings it up, or B, yeah, I really don't know, actually.
Yeah. I was going to say it probably just gets brought up.
It gets brought up by somebody, and then I talk about it. I don't, yeah, I just,
Yeah. When I met you, it was, I think, like 2 or 3 days before you were leaving for Michigan
Yes.
for a race.
That's
And that was what, 4 races ago?
that was actually only 2 races ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Time flies, you know?
Yeah, I mean the races they only happen once a month usually.
Yeah.
So that's probably why it seems like a lot of time has passed.
Yeah. We're busy people. I feel like I have so many things in a day that I'm like, oh, it's been 4 days and it's been 24 hours.
That would be crazy if that's how time worked. Oh my God.
I guess it depends if you're on like the moon or something or another planet.
Yeah, that'd be wild. I always say I wish there was, instead of 24 hours in a day, there was 32 hours in a day because I feel like I'd get a lot more done. But you know,
Well, then you'd have 32 hours and you'd be like, oh, but what if it was like 40 hours?
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have to sleep so badly. Like if I could just not sleep. Like I want to sleep when I want to sleep. I don't want to sleep because I have to sleep. And then I lost a kidney and now I have to sleep more and I hate it. But I do it.
You do that to yourself though sometimes.
I know. I only got 2 2-hour naps yesterday.
That's insane. I'd fall apart. I couldn't do that.
Caffeine. It's my best friend.
Even with caffeine, I'd be smoked.
I think it's being active and like that I get a lot of sleep on the weekends. Like I get at least like probably like 24 hours of sleep on the weekends. Like solid 8-hour, at least for 3 days in a row. Now drive me.
You sleep when you're dead. That's what they say.
Yeah, right? I'll be fine. No, I know it's not good for you, but I do my best.
I think that's all that we can do. We just gotta try our best.
There we go. And that's all, folks. No.
That's a wrap.
And that's a wrap. Great talk.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you get into driving? Wait, back it up even further. Have you always been into cars?
It's a good question. I think so, and I only say I think so because I don't remember much of my childhood revolving around cars other than like Hot Wheels, but like I wasn't even the biggest fan of Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
I think I was more intrigued by like video games and racing.
You like a lot, yeah, like
I do have a vague childhood memory of having a steering wheel attached to like a computer desk that never really worked.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to work really bad and it just never did. But I think that's probably where it started.
Wow.
So yeah, some point in time in my childhood with video games.
And then as you got older, I remember you saying your cousin had an influence on you.
Yeah. My cousin is the bad guy in this story. So my cousin Patrick actually had a Subaru, which got me into Subarus, and he kind of was like, "Hey, there's this cool Subaru thing. You should come with." And then I'm just being like a crazy car meet late at night, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" And I was like a 14-year-old kid, so I thought everything was cool. But
Oh,
it
yeah.
was like,
was really like your older cousin, and you're like, oh my God, I'm hanging with the cool kids.
yeah. So that kind of happened, and I think from there it was just like I knew at that point I need to have my own car, and I need to do this, whatever this is. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Wow. And so your first car.
First car was not a Subaru. It was a trusty old 1996 Toyota Corolla.
I love a Toyota.
That thing would not blow up as crazy as I drove it. That thing did not care.
I feel like I just read some guy had like 500,000 miles on his original Corolla, and I was like,
Yep.
damn.
Yep.
There's a lot of stories.
Impossible to blow them up.
I mean, they're great. They're reliable. I like how they drive.
Yeah.
I had a Corolla for a little while. Great car.
Super reliable, good on gas mileage. Like the perfect economy car, honestly.
Yeah. And that's a wrap. Sorry.
Sponsored by Toyota. Psych.
Sponsor me. On Toyota, I will accept a free car. Thank you. Corolla, thanks. Oh, okay. So, did you meet like a bunch of people when you went to these like things with your cousin? Was it like, did you go to many events or just like one that kind of like changed perspective?
Yeah, I guess I went to like a couple over the course of the years, but it wasn't anything crazy where I was seeking to go. It was more like my cousin reaching out, "Hey, I'm going to this thing. You want to come with?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. I got nothing else going on." I was really shy. I mean, I still am. So I didn't really like go out of the way to meet people. It was more of, oh, my cousin has this person as a friend, and then he'd introduce me, and then I'd just become friends with them, and that was that.
Yeah. It's funny that you say you're shy, and it's just clicking for me now because you do ask a lot of questions, but as an extrovert, I'm just like, oh my God, he loves talking. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute,
Yeah,
I'm talking.
it's the psychology.
It really is. Damn, I got this whole time. I'm like, hey, super social. Yeah,
I just ask questions.
that's funny. And like, okay, so driving is very much like a lone sport because you're alone in the car, but it's also, I mean, it can be a team sport, like if you were on a team, but like you socialize with a lot of your like car buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because you have a lot in common, or
Yeah, I think with driving as a team sport is an interesting topic because this actually comes up during what we have in the morning before the race called the drivers meeting.
Yeah.
And that's where they go over all the rules and all that stuff. At some point in time during the drivers meeting, the org does say, this is a team sport because we're all sharing the track. So don't be a dummy and blow your shit up and ruin it for everybody.
fair?
So like, if you know your car is going to go kaboom, try not to have it go kaboom and save the track for everybody else.
Has that happened?
Oh yeah, cars blow up all the time.
Oh my
That's yeah. So not like
no, I know, not like a
nuclear kaboom, but
it's just like
the engine does. Yeah, you have a new inspection hole that was never there now. So
So what are some of these rules?
they go over flags. So like green flag is go, red flag is something bad happened, come to a stop. If they have a black flag, that's okay. Something really bad happened, then you need to get off the track. There's a passing flag that's like blue and yellow. Couple flags. Those are kind of the main ones.
Don't be an asshole.
There isn't a don't be an asshole flag. The closest one to that is the black flag. And if it's pointed at you, you did something really bad.
Oh, really?
And the track marshals would like to chat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, they got marshals? Ooh. Have you ever or been talked to by a marshal?
Yeah, they're really nice.
Oh,
Sometimes the black flag isn't that you're being an asshole, but
or concern.
there's concern about your car because something is like falling off, or they notice something that might be wrong and you can't tell, so they just want you to come in and check it out. And if you're good, they send you back out.
Yeah. Wild. Okay. So you're a kid, you go to these meets. What's the turning point where you're like, I want to do this?
So I think the turning point was when I had my first, I don't want to call it a race, but they call it autocrossing. And so
What does that mean?
it's like I like to describe it as like a obstacle course for your car.
Like cones?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Ooh.
cones. So they set up a track, but with cones, and they have a layout kind of, I guess, outlined by these cones, and you got to drive through these cones. You got to swerve left, right, whatever. So, and that's usually held in like an empty parking lot somewhere. So it's not at a real racetrack or anything like that.
Yeah.
I had my first event when I was, I think, 16 or 17. I did that a few times. And then my cousin's friend, Sam, he was also an influence on bringing me to the actual track. And that's kind of where the whole actual track thing started after autocross.
You were hooked?
Yeah, basically.
So the first time you went to a track like that, you went on the track?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What did you drive?
I had my Subaru.
Okay, the one that you technically have now,
same one that I have,
but not
now.
the same.
Yeah, right.
Same, but different.
Yes.
And so why is it different? Because I know why, but
Yeah, it is. Like, you probably wouldn't believe if you saw photos of it that it's the same car because it's changed so much.
it looks like a completely different car. But it's cool though that it's like over the years you're adding to it, taking away from it, literally taking away from it. Like the inside is like bare,
Empty.
And is that comfortable? Is it comfortable for you?
It depends. Am I driving this on the street? Fuck no, it's not comfortable.
Okay.
If I'm driving this on the track, yeah, I'd say it's pretty comfortable.
How long do your races take? Like time-wise?
So they usually allot you 20 minutes to throw down your fastest lap. If you want to stay out for the full 20 minutes or 15 minutes, you can. But if you end up doing the fastest lap before that time has elapsed, you can call it a day.
Wait,
in like 5 minutes or whatever.
I didn't actually know that. Like, I didn't know that you were going out for the fastest lap. I thought it was like, I don't know what I thought.
Yeah.
Because you're not out with other cars. It's just you.
So, yeah, I guess I should probably explain this because it's
Please do.
easily misunderstood. There is what everybody watches, I think, makes sense, like NASCAR and like F1.
Yeah.
Those are your typical, what they call wheel-to-wheel races. So whoever finishes first is the guy in front of the pack.
Yeah.
Or girl, I guess, depending on. But the race, the type of racing that I do, and people will argue, oh, well, it's not really racing, but I digress. That's not the point of this. The type of driving that I do is time attack, where you have certain classes, and in those certain classes, you are not only competing against yourself, but other people within that same class. So while we might be out on the track at the same time, we're not going wheel to wheel or door to door with each other in a corner. We actually try to avoid that because we want the cleanest path to throw down the fastest lap. So if we're worried about other people, we're not going to be able to focus on driving the fastest lap. So there are other cars on track at the same time. We're just gapped appropriately so we don't catch up to one another. At least we try not to. That way we have the best opportunity for the best lap.
Whoa.
Yeah. Time attack in a nutshell.
That's wild. I did not know that. That makes a lot more sense. Have you ever done something like NASCAR where you're with a bunch of other cars? Would you ever?
Yeah, I think I would give it a shot, but I probably wouldn't do it in my car. It'd have to be in someone else's car.
Just because of the risk, or?
Yeah, just because of the risk. And like, you know, if you look at all these cars, they're all dinged up, and like, not to say that my car's a show car, but I had this car for like 12 years and
you take care of it.
I try to take good care of it. Yeah, it's beaten up because it's been raced at the track, but from 5 feet away, it still looks pretty nice. It's not all dented and dinged.
I would never have thought it had a dent just based on the photos that you share. Does it have a few dents?
Oh yeah, there's a couple dents in that car.
That's so funny. I look so shiny and new, even though it's not.
That's just how it photographed.
Photography.
Yeah. Shout out to my buddy Chris for making the livery design.
Hey, you're doing a great job. Okay, so your first race. Tell me about it.
My first.
Or that was when you were 16.
I don't count that as a race. That was
just your first time on the track.
Yeah, the autocross is like meh.
And the difference between what you were doing now and autocross.
The autocross is like in a parking lot.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Obstacles.
Yeah.
Okay. So your first time attack race.
That, I think it was October. Actually, I remember this vividly because it was my first race, and it was October of 2019, and we were in Michigan, and I was kind of freaking out because I'm like, I'm about to go out and like do this for the first time, and I know I'm not the fastest, and I didn't want to mess anything up for anybody else. So I just tried my best, and if I saw somebody that's faster than me, I tried to get out of their way so I didn't impede them. I had a great time. I think I finished in the top 10 for the first time, which is not what I was expecting. I was like, okay, cool. And
did you know, did you know that you had like a knack for it, or did somebody tell you?
I didn't think I did. I think it was just one of those things. I could have either gone down the route of instructing and like coaching, and like teaching, or I could compete. It's very hard to do both just because both require a lot of like focus.
Yeah.
So I already did the instruction thing for a while and I wanted to be selfish and I was like, you know what, I want to try this competing thing and see how it goes. And, I wasn't the fastest right away. Like first time competing, no one's gonna expect I'm gonna win the first time ever competing. Like that doesn't happen unless you're some
prodigy.
Yeah. And even then that's super rare. So it took some time. I think I think I had a knack when I got my first like third place trophy, but that took a couple of years.
Okay.
It wasn't until like there was some type of external validation, I guess. It's like, oh shit, I won a trophy. Like I might be actually good at this. And I think that point in time.
So this was like a more of a self-realization. You're like, oh, like you needed something like that, like concrete proof to like be like, oh, I am actually good at this versus someone being like, dude, you're really good at this.
Yeah.
I get that.
So
I don't get validation from other people either. I am like, very, like if I did a good race and I'm like, I felt good and I feel proud, I'm like, that I did. But if someone's like, dude, you did awesome, I'm like, well, that's
maybe.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying
Yeah.
that. I appreciate it, but it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So when did you win your first race? You said it was a few years after 2019.
Yeah, I think the first race, shoot. This one's a little fuzzy because it's been so long. I think the first race that I won, oh, no, I actually do remember. This was a core memory now that my memory is back.
We're unlocking.
Yeah. This was my first race that I won. I didn't win. I managed third place. I was on the podium for the first time. That was a big deal because I didn't think I'd ever make it there. It was just one of those things. I'm just doing this because I have fun. And it ended up being that I was competitive enough and I beat some big YouTuber. So that was really cool. And I'll never forget that day because I didn't think I'd even place.
Yeah.
And the fact that I beat some big YouTuber, I was like, oh, this is cool. So that was a good time.
I mean, it's like such a unique sport because like you really have to be competitive.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like any
sport
that like, but like to be able to place something like that, like you have to be good at physics.
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
Uh-huh.
And you have to be competitive and smart. Like with your...
I mean, being smart, debatable, but...
That's fair. That's fair. Is it smart to drive really, really, really fast? Maybe not. I don't know. It's all relative. All right. So that race, that propelled you into like wanting to win.
Yeah, I think so. After I got my first taste of a podium, I'm like, oh.
Is this when you started investing in your car?
Yeah, I think so. Investing in the car, looking at parts, looking at the rules to say, oh, I can do this to make the car go faster.
Right, because there's like, you can't
do certain things.
Yeah, what can't you do?
Well, it depends on the class. So in my class, we are basically subject to a minimum weight. And that minimum weight is 2,550 pounds with the driver. So if you are below that minimum weight, you basically are illegal and
oh my God,
you get DQ'd.
So they weigh you?
Yes.
Oh, you have weigh-ins?
Yes. The weigh-ins actually happen after the race because you have to take in consideration of fuel consumption. So fuel obviously weighs something, right?
Yeah.
So there have been points in time where you have fuel in the gas tank. It hasn't happened to me, but you finish your race and you go weigh in and you're now you're under the weight limit. Now your laps are DQ'd and because you're illegal. So that has happened before.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not to me, but other people.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So how do you weigh your car before?
Yeah. So
Like, is there like a place?
Yeah, there's a place at the track. Usually the organization has a setup where you could roll into a shed or what they call the tech area, and they have scales.
Mm.
And there's 4 scales to put the 4 wheels, and then you just sit there and then they press a button and then it just gives you your weight.
Wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, pretty easy.
All right. I don't know why. I just thought this was more elaborate to weigh your car.
Just think of 4 human scales, but you put each
You
scale
drive your car
under the
onto
exactly. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Damn. So what was the first thing that you changed on your car?
Oh, the first thing that I changed on my car. I mean, for a competition?
Yeah. Wait. Back up. Were you driving this car first? Like this was your everyday car and then also racing it?
Yeah, so this was actually my everyday car. I was driving it to go to school, to go to work. And then on the weekend, if there was an event, I'd go race it at the racetrack and hope that it wouldn't blow up.
Please don't die. I get this spare here in school.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. So you're balancing work, school, and racing.
Yeah.
That's fun. Damn.
Yeah, full-time school, full-time work, and then racing whenever, or yeah.
In your free time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a shy person, that actually sounds like a really nice time.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself introverted?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about
Yeah.
We're like complete opposites.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's other problem.
Oh, I love it. I love being the golden retriever in the room. Do you know how many introverted friends I have that'll pawn me off in conversations?
That's kind of funny.
It is. Like, oh, have you met Amy? She can talk about this thing. And I go,
dip
oh, yeah, exactly. Or they just
Oh my
fade in
God.
the background.
That's great.
I love that. Like, oh, you've reached your limit.
Yeah.
Let me in.
So speaking of golden retriever, I've heard these comparisons before. I'm curious, like, what does what animal does an introvert compare to?
Black cat.
A black cat. Interesting. Okay.
Black cat's like, I could do with or without. Leave me alone.
Interesting.
I need my alone time.
Is there any particular reason why?
Why a black cat and not?
Yeah, not any.
I mean, have you ever met an orange cat?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Dumb as a bag of rocks. Cute as pie, but like, they are nothing up there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I had a little guy and he just one that bopped around and he was just the sweetest little thing. But yeah. And then like, I don't know, white cats. I don't know them very well. Usually I feel like they're always big. And they're very loving and like.
I haven't ever seen a white cat, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen many in my day.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then I feel like all the other ones are pretty social, but black cats are like a little less social.
Maybe this is a sign for me to get a black cat.
Oh man, you'll be best friends. Oh, oh my God, imagine a cat in your car with a little race car helmet. Oh my God, that's it. We're getting you a black cat and a race car cat.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but.
A little seatbelt on him. You only go a max of 10 miles per hour with the cat in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll make the video look fast. We'll speed it up.
We'll speed it up and blur out the background.
Exactly.
Get the motion blur
It
going.
could be a track cat.
Yeah, there is actually a track cat that my coach has.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
I've seen it in your stories.
Track cat murder mittens is the Instagram for that.
That's good.
And it is a ginormous cat.
Is it? Oh yeah.
It's what do you call those big cats?
Uh,
I always forget. But this cat is like
yes.
3 times the size of a normal cat.
Oh my God.
It's huge.
I feel like it starts with a B. I don't know. It'll come to me. Damn, that's a big cat.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, yeah, you can get a track cat.
Maybe.
But it won't want to be by anybody because it'll be a black cat.
Yeah.
It'll be like, Mow, leave me be.
Yeah.
Okay. So where were we prior to the black cat?
Oh, the first modification.
Yes. What did you modify?
I'm actually trying to remember that. I don't remember much.
You are a good listener, by the way. Just because you remembered that.
I don't remember what the first thing I modified.
Do you think it was like internal or external?
Um,
Like aerodynamics, or was it speed?
yeah. I might.
Yeah, super.
Yeah. I can't. I think it must have been aerodynamics because nothing is really ringing a bell because I have just modified that car so much over the course of the ownership. I don't really remember. Like,
Yeah,
I can't really remember. My guess is it
I
probably
wonder
has
if it was
something
like
to do
a
with aero.
collective of things all at once.
That might be true
Yeah.
too. It might have been like aerodynamics, suspension, wheels. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I guess. No. All right. So when did you? Okay. So your car started off as blue, and now it's blue, white, pink
Yeah.
with a lot of things on it.
Yeah.
What are the things on it? Are those sponsorships? Those are.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
What was your first sponsorship?
my first sponsorship, I think my first sponsorship was, I want to say K Power. So K Power Industries is in the northern part of Illinois, about an hour north of Chicago, and they actually make the Honda engine swap kit that's in my Subaru.
What does that mean?
So my Subaru has a Honda engine in it, and
What's a swap kit?
it allows you to take a non-Subaru engine
Oh,
and swap it into a Subaru car.
that makes so much sense.
Yeah. So I bought their kit to race, and
Why did you go with that kit?
it was plug and play. They made it
Oh,
very
nice.
simple. It was like an adult Lego kit, and all I had to do was follow the instructions. I didn't have to weld. I didn't have to wire anything.
Yeah.
It
And like,
was-
did you do this yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I did this in my garage, or my parents' garage, and I took 2 weekends and it was ready to go. I just followed the instructions. So
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, literally a plug and play. Like, also, I feel like it's so ballsy to work on your own car.
Yeah, I think
Like, obviously, it's a learning curve, but like, also, it's a learning curve with a car that you're driving.
Oh yeah. I think over time you become desensitized, or you just kind of get used to working on your car.
Yeah.
Like, definitely there are still things that I would be a little hesitant to work on myself,
Like what?
but I would be hesitant on working on, like, if I had a transmission and I had to take apart the transmission.
Mm.
I have no idea how to do that. I can
Mm.
take the transmission out of the car,
Yeah.
but to then take the next step and open that, no idea.
Yeah.
Beats me. Same thing with an engine. I can take an engine out of a car, but open it up and like do anything on the inside, I'm fuck something up.
I'm going to be honest, as someone who doesn't work on cars, I didn't realize you can work like in the engine. Like, I'm just like, you just got to swap it. Just got to get a new one.
So what's the inside of an engine to you? Just air and smoke and
No, I mean, I know it does things. I just kind of, I feel like I always just this
giant
concept.
chunk of metal.
Exactly. It's all together. It's just one solid thing. It just does its thing. But now that makes sense. And I grew up with cars.
Oh my God.
But I grew up around them. I didn't play with them. So
That's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's so funny. That makes a lot of sense now. Everything's clicking. Just
Yep.
okay. So that makes sense though. I don't know. There's certain things I would work on my car, but that's like changing the oil.
Yeah, I mean,
And a tire.
I do think at the very least, everybody should try to change their tire.
Oh, for sure.
If you don't know how to change your tire, go watch a YouTube video.
Yes. Do it now.
It's not hard.
No.
Otherwise,
I think the jack is what scares most people, is
That's
jacking
fair.
up your car.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's 2026 though. Sure, there's a YouTube video for your specific car
For sure.
on how to jack it up.
Where to jack
Yeah.
this car. Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I learned how to change a tire when I was like 11.
They make
Yeah. It was like, yeah. My dad and my stepdad were like, "You're not going to be that girl." I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay."
Bless their hearts.
I
Shout out
know.
to dad and stepdad.
Yeah, right. Go dads. No, but it makes a huge difference. Like to be taught and then to have to do it, and then now you have the confidence.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and knowing where to jack a car is. Yeah,
important.
it boosted my confidence. So I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah. Can I do it right now?" I would definitely need a YouTube video just to be sure.
I mean, that's fair.
I'll check.
At least you can attempt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I would never want to be stuck on the side of a road with like having a tire that I can't change.
Yeah.
I'd be heartbroken.
I mean, for anybody that's listening, especially if you're a guy, how would you feel if you were with the love of your life and you get stuck on the side of the road and you're helpless and the love of your life is looking at you like, WTF, you can't fix my tire? You can't.
One of you needs to know how to do it.
Yeah. Don't be that person.
Yeah.
Someone needs to know how to change a tire.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Someone has to watch the YouTube video.
Exactly. Exactly. Unreal.
That's funny. Have you ever have you had to change a tire like on the side of a road? Not racing.
Let me think. Yes. Actually, yes. And it was funny because I couldn't have it happen with a better group of people. I was driving my truck and the tire blew out. And it was just a bunch of guys and my buddies that all knew how to work on cars. So we fucking changed that shit in like less than a minute.
You had a pit crew.
Yeah, it was incredible. One guy was already like, "Oh, I got the jack." Another guy was working on getting the lug nuts loose. Another guy was like, "I got the torque wrench." Like, it was done so fast.
That's
off the side of the road. It was
funny.
hilarious.
I love that for you.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that was.
Do people have like pit crews in
Oh yeah,
type of like racing that you?
yeah. I mean, I would say at the higher level. I mean, higher level is, man. Technically, the org that I race in, called Grid Life, is considered grassroots motorsports, but there has been some inklings that it's not so much grassroots anymore. It still is, but there's just a lot of people who show up with a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's kind of apparent.
I mean, the
so,
events that get put on.
Yeah.
Those are big events.
Yeah. Like Grid Life has grown quite a bit in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
For the better. And I appreciate that because it gives us drivers a place to go.
Well, it gets more eyes on you.
Exactly.
It's like,
exactly.
I mean, it gives you probably better sponsorship
100%.
opportunities.
100%.
Yeah. That's cool.
And people,
I really want to go with Andy and like to see you because that sounds awesome.
Next year?
Yeah. All right. I'll put it in my calendar. As long as it's not like April or
no.
There you go.
April's too early. Yeah.
That's
all good. April is already too early anyways.
Nice. Okay. When is your racing season?
So it'll probably start in April. They usually have an event. I typically don't go because it's too early, and it's in like North Carolina or South Carolina, and
Love the Carolinas.
It's really pretty going there and on the drive there, but the track fucking sucks. It's not worth the drive. So
yeah.
But the Grid Life organization, they start in April.
Yeah.
And then they run all the way through September or October.
Got it. So not your favorite track, but maybe favorite states.
Yeah.
There you go. Have you driven in the mountains?
Oh yeah. It sucked because I had to do it with my truck and trailer.
Oh, then you didn't get to actually enjoy them.
No.
Because you have to go
I was super focused.
25 miles an hour. Yeah. No, going 45 or no, maybe faster is fun. Yeah. I love driving.
Oh,
but I'm probably not different type of driving.
Canyon carving. That's what they call it.
What is it?
Canyon carving.
I've never heard of that.
It's basically like a lot of people do this in California and they think they're so cool because they can go really fast. And it's like, okay, dude, just go to the track. But
that was me when I was in California. I rode along Highway 1.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah, canyon carving.
Okay. And it's funny because I was with
a bunch of twisties.
Where was I? I went from San Francisco to Santa Ana. We did it, my ex and I, from I think it took us 14 hours.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'll drive. Because he kept wanting to take pictures. And I was like, oh, it's fine. I got it.
Nice.
And I went as fast as I could. It was so much fun. But I can't handle when other people do it because I get car sick.
Oh.
That was why I was like, I'm going to get car sick if I'm not driving. And then I was like, this is so much fun. But eventually I had to let him drive because he was like, that does look like a lot of fun. And I was like, nah, right. But yeah, that was me. I was a little canyon carver.
Yeah.
And then I did it in the Georgia mountains up to North Carolina.
Mhm.
That was fun. Yeah. Okay. That's me. We're very different drivers.
Very different driving styles. Yeah.
Okay. So back to your timeline. So you've modified your car a little bit. You're racing. You're winning. So is it like when you started winning, were you like consistently winning?
I think it grew
Or does it kind of
more and more. Like this success kind of it wasn't how would I describe it? I guess it grew more and more every year.
Yeah.
The success of winning. And it's kind of there's another podcast I like, the Modern Wisdom podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a post that they made called The Curse of Competence. And I relate to that a lot because the more you win, the more you succeed. That becomes the bar. And
Yes.
when you don't succeed, it's like, damn, I'm not, what am I doing, basically?
Like, I'm not reaching my potential.
Exactly. So the curse of competence is very real, especially when you start to become more successful, because that's all you are striving for is to win.
The bar just keeps raising.
Yeah. So that makes it very difficult sometimes. But I think that's just part of life, and it's just a challenge that you have to overcome. And when you do succeed, you have to, pat yourself on the back and you say you did the thing, right?
It's hard when you're
it's hard.
competitive with yourself.
Yeah.
Like you have to be, it is such like an active thought of like, okay, I'm going to be nice to myself.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Damn. So, that's wild. Curse of competence. I never thought about it like that. I like that. What's the podcast?
Modern Wisdom.
Modern Wisdom. Okay. I have to listen to that. I feel like you sent it to me, actually.
I've sent you a couple.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not your favorite actor, but
oh my God, yes.
Name?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he was.
Oh my God, that was such a great episode.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that guy.
That one was so relatable.
Yep.
Because that's exactly what we were talking about, where it's like you're competitive with yourself. Wow. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So you're competitive with yourself. Where were we?
You asked about how did success happen? Like if it was you think you were kind of getting to, was it like an up and down thing? Or like how
did it ebb and flow, or did it kind of, was it?
It grew. It grew over time. Like in 2024, I lost the season championship. I was telling you on the way here by 0.0003 seconds.
That's wild.
Which is 3,000th of a second, which is stupid, but that is what
it is them too.
Yeah, and then the next season, last year, 2025, I lost by, I think, a couple tenths. So not 0.003, but still, like, couple tenths is like a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So we're getting there.
Yeah.
I have good potential that I'll win this season. So.
And this year, what changed? Like, is it that you thought better? Was it a mental shift? Was it like your time invested?
I think there was a mental shift for one, because a lot of the drivers and a lot of the competitors are really good, and I always doubted, am I really this fast? Can I beat these people? And towards the end of that season, I kind of proved that. So that was a nice little confidence boost. And then this season, there was a couple changes that I made to the car that has helped tremendously. So I think with that, and just my driving overall always gets better every year because of my coach. you're just kind of putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. And when you do that, you're pretty much setting yourself up for success.
Yeah.
So
what does being coached look like?
So being coached for driving.
Are you in your car or are you in a different car?
No, I'm driving my car and I usually have like a GoPro in the car that like shows where I'm driving. So like you can see me, the inputs that I'm doing for the steering wheel, and like you see out your dashboard. So like basically it almost looks like as if someone's sitting in the back seat and they're watching you. And so we go over the video and then he is able to kind of say, oh, this section do this, that section do that. And then to take it a step further, we have these data loggers in the cars. So these loggers log the data of like speed and braking and acceleration. And there's software that displays that.
Yeah.
So we look at the video, we look at the data, and we kind of put our brains together. And yeah.
Now everything's coming.
Yeah.
This is the perfect segue into your app. Okay. So now this is a full circle for me because I was like, what inspired you to take like videos other than like, oh, it'd be cool to have a video, but like that makes sense that you're taking video for data. And like, yeah, I was wondering where that started. Okay. So let's now segue into this app that you have, which is really cool. And I'm definitely going to we'll get into it.
You'll be a beta tester.
Yeah.
Not for driving.
But not for driving. No, it's going to be for cycling and it's going to be amazing. I was thinking about this the other day because a friend of mine has a strap that goes to her helmet because I didn't want to glue it onto a helmet because I really like my helmet.
For sure.
And then she had a strap though for her GoPro. And I was like, oh, I have that. I just need to put it on.
There you go.
So I can do that. I need to figure out how to mount my phone to see if that works. But okay, so your app, it's called
Paddock Pixel.
Paddock Pixel. How did you come up with a name?
So the name, I originally wanted to have my name in the product, not like Peter Granberg. Obviously, I'm not going to call it that, but like I wanted like PG something, and like nothing really like sat with me. And I'm like, okay, well, what are things around the paddock? And then I was like, oh, Paddock, I like that. And that's like my first initial. And so I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, well, I'm like digitizing things. I'm making videos. I'm looking at screens. I'm like, okay, Pixel. I'm like, Paddock Pixel has a nice ring to it that I liked. And that's kind of what stuck. So
I love it. Yeah. Sometimes it's simple.
Yeah.
There you go. We can't all be Amy's workshop.
You know, it's funny. One of the ideas that I had was, it was like PG Labs or PG Workshop or something along those lines. I'm like, I wanted something that was, if you knew what the name was, you could tell, oh, this is for this. Yeah. Not just like PG Labs could be anything.
And I wanted the opposite. I was like, I don't want to be like, because I used to go by Amy Lee Art. And I was like, oh, now it's just art. And like, what do you think is probably drawing or painting? And I was like, but a workshop, I'm like, I can work on.
Opens it up a lot more.
Exactly. And I like that open floor concept because I'm like, oh, I'm not tied. Because over the years I've changed things. It's not just drawing. It's not just painting. It's like, I've done murals. I've done ceramics. I've done all sorts of stuff. So I'm like, oh, I like that. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So this app, very cool, takes all of your data and then puts it together on a screen and synchronizes it. And that's so cool. And it looks aesthetically really good. Like,
thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. Because it does. Like I remember seeing the first video that you had posted, I think, with it. And because after I met you, is that when?
Yeah, I started the project or the product back in March. And it was more of like, I don't know if this is actually going to work, but I'm going to see if it does, because why not? And it ended up working. And then I just went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Wow. So What were the first steps in creating this?
So this might be some clickbaity title that you could add.
Hot bait. Hot bait. Hot take.
Yeah, because I know AI is such a hot topic nowadays, but
I think it has usage. I think it does have purpose. Like, I use it myself. Like,
Yeah.
and go on. We'll talk about how you use it.
So I was one of those people that, okay, I'm a little skeptical. I don't know if this is actually going to be something. And the first task that I had it to do for my product was taking a file from this data logger in its proprietary encrypted format that you can't read with anything other than its own software. So I'm like, okay, if AI can figure out how to read this file that is encrypted in a proprietary format and sync it to the video, we might have something here.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, let's let it. I gave it the file to it and, I let it spin and it came back like 2 hours later saying, basically, oh, I figured out this file and here's all the things in here. And at that point in time, I knew that I had something.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love that you added the heart rate.
Oh, yeah, that was a new addition. I just got a Google Fitbit.
Because it really, that was something I was curious about when you were driving. I'm like, what's the health? Like, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Like, maybe further down the road, it's like you could have something that tracks your eyes or something.
That's so funny that you mentioned that, because there is an actual product that I've used with my coach that tracks eyes.
Whoa.
So it's funny that you bring that up. And
it's like, yeah. I'd be so curious of what's your brain looking at when you're doing a turn, at going however fast you're going.
It's so
How fast
crazy.
do your turns go?
I mean, it depends on the track, but
yeah, I mean,
the
turn and
yeah, I mean, I've taken turns up to 120, think 110,
low key.
So
just 120. It's just a casual 120.
You get desensitized to it.
I mean, I think the sharpest turn I've taken was probably 85.
It is funny though, because when you drive a normal car and you're still kind of in race car mode, you have to be like, oh shit, this car actually cannot be doing this right now.
Yeah.
You gotta reel it back. I've caught myself doing that a couple times.
I took a scary turn once. I was in the Pisgah National the Pisgah National Forest in North Carolina, and I was taking a turn in my little Toyota Corolla, and I didn't realize there was a bump.
Oh no.
And boy, I almost flew off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
My back just went out, and I was like, and luckily I was going fast enough to where I kept moving forward, but I was just like, oh, we need to tone it down.
Yep. Vehicle dynamics is very interesting.
Yeah, the bounce it gave was enough to scare me. My heart went in my butthole. I was like, oh my God, I need to calm down. But it was also thrilling. When you were younger, did you drive fast?
Oh my God. I learned very quickly.
Mom and Dad, don't listen.
Yeah, and I learned very quickly because I got in trouble by the cops a couple times to basically tone it down and
yeah.
I got a couple speeding tickets, and then after the one speeding ticket that I actually had to go to court to fight to reduce the charge, I was like, all right, I'm done. I need to chill out.
Be smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only gotten 2, but they weren't in Illinois.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. One was in Cali and one was in Arizona. Very expensive. Both over $350.
Yeah, a couple $100.
And insane.
So it's funny, the ticket that I got, the cop actually pulled me over. But it was one of those dumb things that the speed limit was 20 miles an hour. And I was going 40 or 45.
Yeah.
But it looked like the road was a 40, 45 mile an hour road.
Yeah.
So he pulls me over and he's like, we have to tow your car. And I was in my race car at the time, not race car'd out, but before it turned into that. And it's oh, you're speeding too much. And this is a 20 mile an hour. You're going 25 over, which is like a felony, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, what are you doing here? And I told him like, oh, I work at Sure and like blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, you work at Sure? Do you know this guy? I'm like, yeah, I do. I actually play softball with this guy. And he goes, oh, okay. And he like walks away and he like gives me a ticket, but reduces the, limit. And he goes, you're still going to have to go to court. And I'm not going to tow your car. And I'm like, okay, well, thanks. So then I had to go to court. I also had to do community service. And the funny thing about my community service for the hours, I got to instruct race cars for like new drivers. That was my community service because it was volunteering.
That's hilarious.
I taught people how to speed on a racetrack safely to get out of my speeding ticket.
Wow. What a bargain.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so funny. No, I had a hefty ticket in California where I didn't realize we were going downhill and like I was picking up speed.
Gotcha.
Talking to one of my buddies who was on the Waze app and was looking out for cops. And then I was like, he was like, oh, by the way, you're speeding. And he's like, there's a cop nearby. And then I look over and he goes, nah, he's behind you.
Damn.
And I was like, tight. I cried. And he lowered the limit because he was like, he's like, are you from here? And I was like, no. And unfortunately, the friend that was in the car started talking to the cop. And I was like, I'm sorry.
God.
What are you doing? Like, you're not the driver. He goes, sorry, officer, we were speeding.
Oh.
You just offered me up. You just spelled me the wolves.
Yep.
And then literally he came back and he was like, I need more info. And I was just bawling. And I was just like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I think I was like 20.
Oh, geez.
21. Like I was a baby. And I was just like, that was my first ticket.
Oh my God.
I was so scared. And this is funny. He was behind me. I was in the left lane speeding, which like appropriate. But he, on the thing, he was like, pull over.
Oh my God.
I pulled to the left because I didn't know you're supposed to pull to the right. So I pull over to the left and then he gets behind me and he goes, no, you have to pull to the right. And I was like, okay, scared as shit. I just scoot over 5 lanes of traffic.
Oh my God.
And then he ended up pulling up in front of me because I just, burp.
Yeah.
And I was like, uh-oh. And he's like, dude,
what are you doing?
Exactly. And I was like, I mean, we're all fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, not fun. Then the other one was just a speed camera. I was in my cousin's car.
Damn speed cameras.
I know. She was like, this is you, and I don't want this on my license, so I'm going to need your license. I was like, She paid the ticket, though. Oh. She was very nice.
Well, that's good.
I know. I was like, no, I'll pay for it. And she's like, nah, it's all right. And I was like, okay. Thank you. Sweetie heart. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. So you were a little speed demon and then you're like, I got to cool it. Now I need to do this safely.
Yep.
Nice. Safety is importante.
It is.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty big deal. Like people think, racing or driving a track is dangerous, like for sure. But there's
a risk with going fast.
Yeah. But there are things that help with the safety stuff. Like you don't just show up you can, but you have like a roll bar. So if your car rolls over, you don't die.
That's like the
like a jungle inside your car kind of thing. So you don't
cage.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you have like a 6-point seatbelt. So it's like you're strapped in more than you'd be strapped in on a roller coaster.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have 3 points.
I don't think I do that.
Points.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
Well, they're 4 points.
Yeah. I mean, that's even sketchy, but whatever. 6-point seatbelt. And you got to obviously wear a helmet. Like, that's
full face.
That's a whole, for sure, helmet. And then it is optional. There's like a fire suit, gloves, and shoes.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I do end up wearing a fire suit, gloves. There are race shoes. I don't have race shoes. The only difference is they're like fire retardant. Mm-hmm. So I trust my car not to set itself on fire. That's why I don't wear like race shoes, but whatever. You could you could go to the extreme and like have a fully.
Yeah, they'd be
like,
so hot, I bet.
Yeah, speaking on like the physical fitness aspect of it, like there are people who probably lose a couple pounds throughout a race just from sweat and water.
Does the weather, I mean, obviously like rain weather is going to affect like your driving.
Oh, yeah.
Like heat and cool, like.
You get heat exhaustion if you're not taking care of yourself. Like people don't realize how physically demanding the sport is.
Yeah.
Like speaking on like the health tracking stuff
Yeah.
with the app, it's like I used my Google Fitbit and it told me that I burned 400 calories in like 10 minutes driving. And like, you would never guess that. I mean, 400 calories isn't a lot, but it's
in 10 minutes is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Running, I think I burn like 100 every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because you're sweating and you're just,
And your heart rate
it's
is
just like maxed out.
normally about on average is 150 to 160 beats per minute
Yeah.
while you're driving.
Well.
Yeah. I don't know what correlates to what for as far as zone goes, but
Yeah.
like
I don't get your zone.
I don't either.
I just work out, and if it's hard, it feels hard. I'm doing something.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. I had a question. What was it? What were we just talking about?
We talked a little bit about the app, and then you asked me about like speeding and all that.
You're so good at this, recalling. I'm
actually terrible at it, so I'm kind of surprised.
This is me grilling you.
Yeah.
Man. So now you have your next race is Connecticut.
Yeah.
And how far of a drive is that?
Connecticut, I think, is like 14, 15 hours
Okay.
one way.
Wild. Do you do it all in one stretch?
Yep.
Wow. That's wild. Are you excited? Do you get excited before races? Like, what's your...
I get excited for the race.
Yeah.
But I don't get excited driving there or knowing that I have to drive there because it just sucks.
Okay.
Like, that is probably the absolute worst part of all of it is just driving there and getting there.
Yeah.
Just because you're sitting in a fucking truck towing your race car and you're just in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's like, okay, what are you supposed to do? So,
What do? You podcasts?
Sometimes it's just straight silence. Just me and my thoughts and no music, nothing. And I'm just thinking.
I don't know if I could do that.
Not for the whole trip.
No,
but
I don't
for
even know if I
hours
could
at
do
a
that.
time.
I don't know if I could do that for hours. Maybe. No, I don't know if I could do that. That's wild. Oh no, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't spend much time in silence unless it's like my morning coffee. I love that. I'm like, just nobody talk to me. No noise.
Yep.
Birds. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's an opportunity for my brain to just not be overstimulated.
Yeah.
Like in today's age,
No,
we'd
that's
have
fair.
so much shit going on.
Yeah.
Like everything has your attention, and it's like, okay, great, but my brain needs to like chill,
Decompress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just silence, and I'm focused on driving on the road.
I think that's maybe a difference between extroverts and introverts is like the amount of silence you need. Because if I'm in a busy environment and I go to the bathroom and I just sometimes I'll just stand there and just take like 6 or 10 breaths by myself. And then I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And it's like a very quick recharge.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I was actually in a coffee shop. I forget which one. And it was fucking packed. And I was like,
overstimulated.
Totally overstimulated. I was uncomfortable. And it was just like, you were in there like a can of sardines. Like people were shoulder to shoulder and it was so loud. I'm like, I was overwhelmed. I think I was more annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is really annoying. I just want my shit and I want to get out of here because I need to do work.
Yeah.
So that I absolutely hate. That drives me nuts. Maybe that's my introvert yelling. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I also gain energy from people for the most part, unless they are annoying. Like I had someone trying to talk to someone like over me.
Ugh, that's
And,
so
like,
annoying.
I'm okay with like if it's a quick like and they're
Sure.
acknowledging, but if the other person can't hear you and then
Just get
so
up.
it was person
Go
A,
out.
person B, they were speaking over and they're just shouting the same thing over. And I was just like, bud,
What are you doing?
fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
or like get up
please.
and
Yeah.
over.
That's the other thing. I'm like, do you not see they're not acknowledging you? Like saying their name 40 times isn't gonna they can't hear you.
Yeah.
They cannot hear you.
Right.
They're gone. Like, then I get irritated and then I'm like, I need to take a lap. That's funny. All right, shake it off. Okay, so now with your app, what's next?
I want to release it. It's not released yet.
Oh, it's not. I
I
thought it
don't like.
was.
It's not even out yet. The website exists. The product does exist. It's existing on my laptop and like my coach's laptop.
Yeah.
And I haven't released it yet because there are still a few more features that I want to implement and put in. So that way, when I do release it, it like comes out with a bang, and it's not just like, oh well, there are other things that are like this already.
This is you being hard on yourself
Probably.
because it is a bang.
Yeah,
It's,
but
it's a really cool. I'm sure of course, there's always things you can improve, but
yeah,
that's what updates are for.
exactly. So like, I'm trying to. A lot of this also stems from my like professional background of being in product management.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is prioritizing features and putting stuff in the backlog, figuring out like what feature comes next and stuff like that. And so I think that's why I have a good feeling that it'll be successful to some degree. Like, I don't know, you can ask, well, what does success look like for this application? For me, I don't really care.
Yeah.
If I make a couple bucks from it, cool.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I don't
people are using it and like having a good time.
exactly. Like, I'm not trying to replace my salary with this product. That's not the goal. The goal was all the apps that do this today fucking suck.
Yeah.
It takes forever for me to figure them out, and I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
So instead of trying hours and hours and hours to figure out the existing stuff, I spent hours and hours and hours building my own. So that way, when I do use it, I just press a button and it does everything for me.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I will say the whole like using AI, I do see a value in it. I know obviously like anything, humans will abuse
sure
certain things. Like when I think of a college student or someone who has to write a paper and they're like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm like, you're only cheating yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what a bummer. I loved writing papers because I was like, oh, whatever. Even if it was something I didn't want to do, I like writing. So that's probably it. But like, I procrastinated mostly too. So I'd be like doing a 7-page paper, but like the day before it's due. I'm like, sounds like, I'm like, figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, I'm printing it.
Performing well under pressure.
Class starts. Like, yes. Honestly, yeah. But I just say, I think like when people are using it to cheat themselves, I'm like, a part of me wants to be like, let them.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, let them. If they want to rot their brain and like not learn something. But I really like it for creating prompts to stimulate my thoughts. Because sometimes I'm like, I know I want to achieve this. I just like, I can't think of the questions to ask myself.
Brainstorming buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like sometimes like, this is a very unintroverted of me or very introverted of me, but like sometimes I don't want to talk to my friends about it. Like I want to talk to, you don't always have like a source that's outside of your circle on a topic. So I'm like, oh.
You can just ask.
Let me just real quick. I need like 40 questions on this thing, and that'll stimulate
It'll just spit it out.
brain waves. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I have a better idea now.
Yeah.
Without having like, I think it's the personal input that sometimes throws me is like you ask someone, like, oh, what do you think of this thing? And they're like, well, this is what I think because of my versus like a more subjective like input. I'm like, I don't want your feelings on it or what you would do. I want to stimulate like thoughts on what I would do. So that's what I like it for.
Yeah, this topic is, I love talking about this because I have a lot of time invested in with AI, and so it's really interesting to me because a lot of my friends, they are either against it or they are like, oh, I just use Chat GPT to like, I'm like some bullshit. It's like, okay, well, that's like your like tip of the iceberg stuff.
Yeah.
Right. But to your point about like cheating yourself, like the sad thing is there have been studies that have been published that say the kids nowadays are actually declining in knowledge because they are, you know,
they're just cheating themselves.
Yeah, I mean,
they're taking an easy route.
Yeah, I blame the parents. Like,
well, it's like
it's
like, hey, this is a tool just like anything else. I was like,
exactly.
But you doing this, like, I feel like if you did explain, most kids are susceptible to like explaining things. Like I'm not a fan of the like, you do this because it's like, no, you do this and here's why.
Yes.
And it's like when you explain like, hey, yes, it is easier to do that. And there may be times in your life where it's like, okay, I can use this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I need to come up with I don't know, like a list for something. Like, what should I get for this thing? Cool, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I'm actually trying to learn and invest in something, like, well, like your education, or like, I'm not going to read this book. I'm going to just, although we did that. And
I mean,
it
what was it? Spark Notes?
Spark Notes. Yeah. I actually never used it. I think I used it once. And because I got so nervous of cheating that I was just like, I'll just fail. Like, or like, no, I think or watch the movie.
Yeah, watch the movie.
Yeah, like Romeo and Juliet. I did not read that book, but we did watch the movie, and I was like, all right.
I hated British literature.
I wanted to like it. I wanted to like it so badly, but I just could not follow. I also just sucked in that type of environment where it was like slow and like it needed to be stimulating for me. I was like, I need more. So then we watch a movie or we saw like a play and
it's
I'm
like, oh,
this is great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. But yeah. And yeah. It's like everything, it's a spectrum.
Yeah, definitely. I'm curious what your listeners have feelings about it, because I feel like it's so wide and
it's hard because it's like, and I get both sides. I think that's why it's like so hard to be like, but I don't know a single person that doesn't use it to some capacity. Like even if it's like, oh, I only use it once in a great while. It's like, okay, but you're still using it.
Great.
And then I know a lot of people that use it for a lot of things and I go, ooh, be careful.
Yeah.
Like now you're not even like I knew a kid who was using it basically for therapy. And I went like,
interesting.
That's scary.
That's interesting.
Because the whole thing is designed to tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Or to cater to emotion. Like I always think it's funny when I ask for prompt and then it's like, oh, you like, that's a great question. And like, and I'm like, quit trying to fluff me.
Stop bullshit.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. The models now, and I'm getting a little bit in the weeds, so if you want me to stop.
Oh no, I know when.
But the models now, especially from Anthropic, so like Claude is the Chat GPT OpenAI competitor, and Claude is the one that I use. The models that they have now have gotten a lot better with not bullshitting you. So like, if you guys are still listening and are interested, I would recommend, checking out Anthropic's Claude stuff, because I find it more human, even though that sounds a little weird to say because it's AI.
Yeah.
Because I have used ChatGPT in the past, and that's very much like, I almost get like a raw robotic just feeling.
Curated to your emotion.
Yeah. I mean, Claude to some extent still does that, but it's still, I still feel like there's more human behind it. I don't know. That's really hard to describe. And if people probably think I'm fucking crazy, but whatever. Sue me. I don't care. But yeah.
Is it like there's like.
It like, takes more time to think before spitting out an answer.
Mm.
And I think that's very important because, like, to your point, it'll try to just like cater to your thoughts and your already existing ideas and not really like challenge you and brainstorm.
Yeah.
Claude, on the other hand, I mean, I love Anthropic for what they do because they just came out with Claude for Science, which is meant for like research, for medical,
Yeah.
for like all that type of stuff to help people out diagnosing things. Just huge.
Yeah.
And then they just came out with Claude for Teachers. So they came out with AI for teachers to like basically create stuff to teach class for free. They don't have to pay for that. And I think that's great because teaching is an important part of society. And a lot of teachers, I feel like they do get short end of the stick out. Yeah. And they don't get paid enough. And I think they should. And I'm happy that they have these tools. Yeah. Now they have the tools to like try to do more, you know?
Yeah.
So-
Do more like without expending so much energy that is draining. Dude, I give such praise to teachers. Like I couldn't like
they are the future of our society because they're teaching the future. And
I know. But also like some of these kids now,
well,
I worry.
again,
But
that's
also, like-
on their parents. I'll always fall back on like,
True.
okay, why is the kid acting this way?
Oh, for sure.
Well,
Oh yeah.
parents are fucking dickheads. That's why.
Yeah. Or like, let me just throw a screen in front of this kid and
Oh,
and then wonder why they're starved for attention.
The worst.
Yeah. But
There's a time and place.
there is like this cool technological like advantage that kids now, like they're gonna be like, oh, I can do that. I can create this. Like so that's another reason I like AI and kind of like what you've done with Claude is like you're like, I don't like I have this idea. I really want to execute it. And it's like, I don't want to say it's like a shortcut, but it's like, it
You
is
have
kind
the
of like a
ability to
shortcut.
do it.
Yeah. Like you're like, I don't have to go to school and learn these languages of
exactly.
like coding and
Yeah.
like, you know, I just kind of want to do this. I want this.
Right.
You know, and I've heard of many stories with people who've wanted to create apps
Right.
and they're like, I have this great idea, but like nobody has the time or the money to go and take
hire
all of these
somebody or
classes
whatever.
or hire someone or like, and it's just like, I just really want this idea out. And then, and in a way it's like, it's a new creative outlet that I don't think is,
I think people miss that.
Yeah.
I think people totally just jump to a different conclusion on like, oh, well, AI is taking everyone's job.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, it's just stealing or it's, and in some ways it is.
It is.
And then in some ways though, it's not.
Right.
Like, it's
It's like, what about the small business owner?
yeah.
Do you expect a small business owner to spend thousands of dollars on a graphic designer for marketing, a manager for the shop, another person for something else? Like, no, small business owner doesn't have the capital expense to do that.
Dude, especially now.
Yeah. So like,
Dude,
I can't understand why.
to own a business.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, people who shit on AI, you can keep shitting on it, but
I mean, I also like I can
Time and
also
place.
see it though, because like with especially in art, where
the
the
creative
there's
stuff.
a lot of things getting stolen. My thing is like I would never go to AI for like I don't think I would ever go for it for like a logo. Cause I like creating logos. And I would know what I want.
I
Did
had
you?
AI create my logo.
Make sure though it backtracks it and it's not similar to someone else's logo.
So
Cause that happens.
here's the thing. I'd like to say about this topic is I think the right way to use AI is if you have the idea and you know what you want, and I don't want to use the term babysit, but you let it implement it and then still review it.
Oh yeah.
If it's not to what you want, you still have the opportunity to change it, to edit it, to do whatever you want.
Kind of gives you like a base to work with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
Oh yeah, don't be reliant on like
Exactly. That's, I think, the most important point.
Yeah.
It's like you shouldn't solely rely on AI to do everything for you.
don't get
There's-
whatever the final outcome is.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean
There still needs to be a human in the loop.
yes.
And that is, I think, what people are getting disconnected from. It's like, no, there's still a human person.
That's
in the
what
loop.
I like prompts where I'm like, oh, I need questions that stimulate my brain
Yes.
versus I need the idea.
Right.
Like, I'm like, I don't want the idea. I want to come up with
Have
the
the-
idea.
yes.
I want it to form, like, I want it to form a little more
Yeah.
organically. I just need just to push.
Yeah.
A little push.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a hot take. Yeah, it's a hot take.
Canceled.
No.
Sorry.
Well, I don't think so. I don't use it for art. No, because like I really like this app that you have. I think it's
Yeah.
really cool. And like, so we talked about before is like, I see a huge value in it for like cycling. Like
Mhm.
for me, I'm like, oh, how cool would that be to have videos of me cycling like throughout the, especially throughout the city,
Yeah.
like
With like a map,
city riding.
data.
The amount of times I've like, I mean, I don't do sketchy stuff anymore when I ride a bike, but somebody here in the stage, you like, I hit one today. I was riding. Okay, so again, I didn't sleep very much. Like, dude, I didn't get much sleep and I was riding, and the first like 25 minutes were just fucking just very hard. And I was flying, and I don't know how. I looked down and I was like 5 minutes faster than what I'm normally.
Shit.
And I was like, oh, but there is it's on Grand after Cicero. There's like a few dips in the road that are, and I have a very solid, like I've mapped where
Yeah, to get around. Yeah.
and then I'll get around. And today, for whatever reason, I was like, I'm gonna go to the left.
Autopilot. Psych.
And there was this giant, and luckily I can jump with my bike, but
Mhm.
I had to jump this thing, and I just remember my back tire is like a little low, and I just felt it. I was like,
no.
I was like, oh, please don't pop a tire. But I do not fill my tires all the way for that reason, is like, so they have a little bit of give, because, oh my God, I'd be popping tires everywhere because I have to jump over some things. But,
Oh my God.
but this was a big jump, and I was like,
Damn.
and I'm glad I caught it when I did, but I was just like, oh, that would have been so cool on a video. Like, I wish I had a video of my feet,
Mm-hmm.
because I think my feet are very interesting when I ride my bike.
Well, it's what's moving.
Well, it's what's moving, but it's also like how I move them, because I like grip with my feet, like
Mhm.
to pull up, but because I don't have like straps or anything. And so like when I'm first starting, or like how I don't know, I just, yeah. And then see what's around me, and I don't know, maybe see what's behind me.
Mm.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I want to see what's behind me because I can't see it. It's probably just weirdos.
Probably.
Like at 4 a.m, it's weird.
Yeah, coming
I
on
see a
cars.
lot. I saw a half-naked lady today.
Oh my God.
Jumped over a pothole. Saw a bunch of guys. Oh, there's a bar that I pass. There's always at least like 10 or 15 people out front
Mhm.
that are. There's an intersection with just full glass, and I was like, tight.
Nice. Pop my tire.
How though? No, luckily it wasn't like in front of me.
That's good.
But if it was bad enough, I'd walk my bike. I'd be like, no, thanks. But yeah, no, it's interesting. But yeah, like riding downtown or something, I'm like, oh, I want to video that. And then with the heart rate,
Mm-hmm.
all the data.
Yeah.
Yeah, we discovered that my Koros watch can download the data
Mhm.
that would be used that can sync to your app. So
Yeah.
that's really cool. So I will be doing this.
Let me know.
Yes. I just need to figure out how to mount my phone. I think I could,
I don't think you even need to mount your phone.
not a mount, but like, I don't know. I want to like put it on something.
For what reason?
Well, to video.
Oh, I thought you had like a GoPro or
Well,
something.
we do.
Oh,
I want
okay.
2 videos.
Oh, okay.
At least 2 videos.
Yeah, the phone video will be interesting because I don't know
Right.
if the phone carries any metadata that
I think so.
it probably does. But I haven't tried.
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting.
I wonder if there's like, I'll have to look into it. Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah. But like, I could totally see your app more like also benefiting for people who are like triathletes.
Yeah.
Like, imagine getting a cool video of like your run, bike, and swim, and it's like, and the data.
Mhm.
I love that. That sounds fun. Like, yeah. I mean, athletes.
Yeah. I mean, anything
Data
in motion.
junkies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love data. I look at it all the time. Every time I do a bike ride, I'm like, let's see what's different. Let's
Mhm.
compare to all my other ones.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that's kind of what we do at the track, like comparing laps and like lap times and why this lap was slower than the other one or why this one was faster than the other one.
Yeah.
It's all the same concept.
What's like one of the biggest learning curves that you had with driving?
The understanding how to read the data. For whatever reason, I had no idea how to even like look at it to like start to understand. So that was a huge learning curve for me to like, I went from not understanding to I'm now building an app that displays it, that overlays it.
Oh.
So like I had no idea how that stuff worked.
And that in terms of like, you didn't know what was important to look at?
I
Or
didn't
like,
know how to look at it.
oh,
I was,
what do you mean? by
data
that?
was like, I knew
Like,
that
give me an example.
I knew it had existed, but I had no idea how to use it.
Yeah.
Like me,
Oh, to like
I-
get better from
yeah,
that.
I had no idea how to like analyze it. I had no idea how to like read the chart. I had no idea of any of it.
Yeah.
It made no sense to me. It was like a different language.
Yeah.
So I went from learning how to read it and analyze it to help me drive faster to now building an app that displays it properly
To help other people
other people to make videos like
learn from their data.
so yeah.
Wow. Do you have any friends that have like used it?
My coach has used it because I'm getting feedback from him. I've had a couple people that have like clicked around on it on my laptop at the track. But I probably need to get it into more hands so people can give me more feedback and test it.
Nice.
So that's something on my to-do list. I have a couple people that have reached out to me that I can like, hey, I did what you asked me to do to update it. Like, can you check and verify it?
Nice.
So yeah.
Very cool. What's the profession you find that most drivers have? Are they all like in tech or something?
It's all,
I don't know why. I just feel like
it's all over the place. A lot of it's corporate, whether that's tech or not.
yeah.
Yeah, some are blue collar workers. Like it's kind of all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a common thread.
Nope.
Just adrenaline junkie.
The common thread is
Yeah.
we all like cars. We all like to go and drive them. So
Vroom vroom.
yeah, yeah,
I like to vroom vroom.
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, PETA, this has been wonderful. And
How long have we been
talked
going?
for like a hot minute. It's been an hour and a half.
Wow, that's crazy.
Dude, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I talked about driving mostly.
Yeah.
That's been like the last 10 years of my life.
Sure.
Talked a little bit about AI that might get you or me canceled. Just kidding. I don't know, maybe.
You're on the up.
They can cancel me. They can't cancel you. So that's fine.
No, don't do it. Don't cancel us.
What else? Oh, I guess I can just talk about Muay Thai really quickly.
Yeah.
So when racing's over, I'm gonna.
Oh my God. That's right.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Muay Thai is not something I like watching it. I don't think I'd ever get into it. It's mostly the head getting hit in the head.
Yeah.
I am so. I've already gotten hit too many times.
I've gotten smoked in the head a handful of times. Actually, one of the guys at the gym was wearing elbow pads last week. Fucking got me good a couple times with an elbow. I'm like, damn.
I mean, you're wearing headgear, which
I
is
wasn't
great.
wearing headgear.
Oh my God.
But like when we spar, we were nice to each other.
Right. You're not going 100.
But it was still like, oh shit, that would have fucking hurt. So
Oh my God.
it was a nice, clean hit. I'm like, all right, respect.
When did you get into Muay Thai?
3 years ago. It's funny.
What got you into it?
I didn't even know it existed until my friend, who doesn't go anymore, like forced me to go with him. He's like, dude, we should go check out this Muay Thai gym. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's like boxing, but you can kick, throw knees and elbows. I'm like, I mean, I was a little hesitant. I was like,
really?
yeah, I was like, I don't know about all that. Like, I've always wanted to be like into boxing, but sure, I guess I'll try this. And then I just fell in love with it.
Yeah. And you're at New Breed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Breed Training Center.
And that's where our mutual friend, that's how you guys met.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How did you, what was your first interaction with Mandeep like?
Like I said, I was still like, I still am. I'm shy and I'm introverted. I just showed up did my thing, and
Oh, he's such a like,
I
hey,
just
man.
yeah, and I was just like, oh hey, thanks, like see you next time. And
Yeah.
I think over the course of time, because of my demeanor, I didn't come off. At least I hope not. I didn't come off as like annoying. So I think just conversations just naturally like became longer, longer.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, what's up? And it's like,
funny making friends as adults.
yeah, it is interesting.
Like, I'm
hard.
better at it now, but like there was a point where I was like, I think I'm also the like, I just word vomit sometimes when I get nervous. Like, I'm still human, but now I'm like, I've fine tuned like what to talk about. I have to practice listening. That's part of the reason I started a podcast.
Oh,
Because I was like, I need to be better at listening to people and like,
Interesting.
yeah, active listening
yeah.
because I just get excited. I'm a
I
dog.
mean, that's a good thing. I mean,
Yeah, but to get too excited and not listen. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited that we're talking that I haven't heard a single thing that you said.
now you don't know what to ask next. Yeah.
No. And now I'm like, okay, I'm actively listening. And then it's like, if something, have you ever like, so I used to do this when I was younger where I would have conversations with people and I would be like, oh, here's a funny thing I could say. And I'll hold on to that thought. And then like the person's talking and then I'm like, where can I fit in this thought?
Never.
That was me before. So I would actively stop listening to be like, oh, I want to say this thing. Or like, let me remember this point so that I can say it. And then it's like, so when I forget something, I go, oh, it wasn't for me. Like now I'm like, oh, I just forgot it because I was actually listening. Like, so I don't feel so bad. But no, yeah, it was a practice to learn how to listen to people. Yeah. Well, but I like talking.
I mean, you're doing a great job with the podcast. So
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's fun. I mean, also like, yeah, getting people on. Like we've rescheduled twice, maybe.
I think twice.
Yeah, I had to reschedule with another person twice.
Yeah.
One other person twice, and then yeah, when I got sick too, I had to
Oh,
reschedule a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So how many do you do a week then? Like record?
this week I've got 3 recordings,
Oh,
and I'm trying to just bank them
That's
right now,
great.
and then I'll just release
Like,
one a
slowly-
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was my first few episodes where one was me, one was a guest,
Yeah.
and that was for the first like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then the third week I was like, oh, I don't have a guest, and then I was like, and then I got sick, and then I was like, oh no, and then so it was just, it's hard. I was
Yeah.
like, I had a few people booked, and then just scheduling. It's like we're adults,
It's life, right?
yeah, like I was talking with a friend who's a comedian and I was like, oh, I'd love to have you on. And it's like, dude, she's busy. Like she's slammed. She's doing things. She's working. She's like, so I'm like, oh, it'll happen when it happens. I never put pressure on people. I'm like,
Sure.
if you want to come on, cool. Same with like, let's say the same with my artwork.
Yeah.
Where someone will be like, oh, I really want you to do a painting. And I'm like,
Right.
cool, I'm down. And then they'll never reach
get
out
back
to me
to you.
again, which I'm actually totally fine with. That's okay. Sometimes it's like, oh, I don't have the money to spend it. Or, oh, I actually changed my mind. I don't really want this idea. Or like, or they just forgot. And I'm like, I'm never offended. I'm like, what is?
Probably a good way to be.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't take it. It's not personal. It's business.
Right.
That's my motto for this year.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm like, if we're interacting, I'm like, look, it's not personal. Like, or even with my friends, I'm like, look, I'm going to say no to going to your birthday because I got to sleep. Or like, I got to go do this thing in the morning. That's like towards a goal of mine. And it's like, I love you. And I have things that are important to me. Not but, and.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a big thing this year is saying no. It's wonderful.
It's hard to say no.
It
Especially
was hard.
for things that you feel like you should say yes to, even though you probably shouldn't.
Yes.
Because you feel like it, but
There's a lot of things I like want to do too. Like that I'm like,
Just
I
say no.
know. Yes.
Yeah.
I know future me will be thankful for not
Yeah,
doing this.
100%.
Like last night, I probably shouldn't have gone out. It's funny because I was like, it was at a bar, but I was like, I'm not going to drink. And it didn't. No, I take that back. I had 1 drink. And then I chugged 4 glasses of water.
Nice.
And then I biked home.
Nice.
So I was like, all right, well, whatever I did drink, it was like a 4%
Yeah, nothing.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I had one. It was fun. I went and saw my friend play music for like an hour and a half versus going for 5 hours or 4 hours. And then I made it home. And it's funny because I was like, oh yeah, I'm home in time. And then I was like, oh my God, I forgot to edit the
Oh.
So oops, some days we get sleep, some days we don't. But for the most part, yeah, follow through on those things I gotta do. And then look at I got
Another episode.
I did another episode. I got another one in 2 days. I'll be recording. So at least in the next few weeks. But I want to try and keep this momentum of getting at least 1 or 2 a week.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not posting it that week, just to have them already banked. Because I'm like, oh, like I tried to do that in the beginning and then I just released them all. And then I was like, oh, I didn't leave any in the bed.
Now you need to record more. Yeah.
So we're living and we're learning.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah. And I don't know how you feel about like stuff like this, but like if I'm trying to get better at like doing what I say I'm gonna do. Cause like sometimes like life happens.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I have to upload these to Apple and Amazon. And I was like, shit, I meant to do that last week. And then I didn't.
Uh-oh.
And then I was like, and I mentioned it on my podcast. And those listening, you probably have seen it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. But I ran into like a bunch of technical snags. And then I was like,
so worst.
And then I was like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow it's like I got slammed with work or I got sick or I'm like.
Now you're like extra backed up.
Yeah. Or I had a friend fly in from out of town and I'm like, oh, I gotta try and see this person. And then I'm like, and then now I'm like my friend message was like, oh, did you upload it on Apple yet? And I'm like, no.
I'm in there.
Gonna as soon as I'm done with this.
Yeah.
So that's part of my to-do. But I need to I want to practice those follow-throughs and but I feel immense guilt when I don't get them.
I mean,
I'm trying not to. Yeah.
I think that's normal.
Yeah. Try not to beat myself up about it, but I also am like, no, you gotta fucking do it.
The curse of competence.
Yes. Full circle. Oh my God. And here we are. Well, Pete, thank you so much for being on my podcast. I think after, what has it been, like an hour and 45 minutes? Hour and 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Yeah. No, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm stoked to have you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then if anybody wants to follow you, they can find you on the Instagrams.
Yeah. Peter Granberg 511 or PaddockPixel.com.
Yes. Stay tuned for that app drop. Whoop. All right. Great having you. Until next episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks again, Pete.
Thanks.
Hey, bye.
Hi, friends. Welcome back to episode 15 of the Stoked to Have You podcast. As always, I am so stoked to have you. And I'm so stoked because today's episode, we have a guest. We have Peter Granberg. I was going to say in the studio, but we were in a cafe and we talk about his journey through car racing, how he gets into it, what does time attack racing mean, and kind of, all about his journey. And then we were also talking about the app that he's developing. So Pete's also a techie guy. He's developing this app that's supposed to help with data in racing. So